The second visualization is intended to show whether there's a correlation between the percentage of the population living in poverty in a state and the per capita income. And we're going to do this as a clustered column chart in this module. So I opened up a new sheet. I dragged name from the 2018 data, just as we did before, 2018 per capita income, 2018% of people below the poverty line. We do the same for 2019. For 2020. Let me get rid of this so I can see what I'm doing. For 2021. And then we'll change this to a clustered column chart. And we'll see that this is pretty much useless because the scale of the two measures differs by a few degrees of magnitude. And we can solve this by scaling the measures. So we're going to create a calculated field. And we're going to call that 2018 per capita income. In $1,000, and we're going to take the 2018 per capita income and divide that by 1,000. Okay, and as you see, I've already done that for 2019, for 2020, and for 2021. And then we're going to get rid of the actual per capita income and replace this by the 2018 per capita income and 1,000. You see that this can be a little bit fiddly. So what you need to do is make sure that as you see the little orange triangle, then you drop the measure you want to add. 2020. And then finally 2021. And this looks a little better because now the measures are kind of in a similar order of magnitude. One thing to point out is that if you make a calculated field from a single table, that calculated field is added to that table. Now, but in a sense, the visualization is still a little confusing, counterintuitive, because for per capita income, higher levels are desirable, whereas for percentage of population in poverty, lower levels are desirable. So what we can do is we can fix this issue by adding a calculated field, percentage above poverty line. So let's do that. So we're going to add a calculated field. So 2018, no, 100 minus 2018 people below poverty line. We do that for 2019. For 2020, and for 2021. And then what we're going to do is we're going to create, remove the percentage below the poverty line by percentage above poverty line, and we do that for all of the others as well. So 2018 becomes percentage people above poverty line. Do the same for 2020. And it looks a little better, but there is an argument for saying that we need to scale the above poverty line a little as well. And we can do that by going to the measure, right? And then we do an edit here, and then maybe divide the whole thing by 5 or something like that. And that makes this measure a little closer to the per capita income. We're going to do that for the 2019, 2020, and 2021 data as well, but I'm not going to do that on this video. You can see the result on the Canvas webpage.